Let's welcome General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, none other than the greatest National Security Minister, Dr. the Honorable Horace Chang.
Them no inna my leg, no inna my leg. Them a hit with a little bit of money up, a reason well, and that's to them a lead. No inna my leg, no inna my leg.
Labour rights, labour rights, brothers and sisters in St. James. You feeling good? You look good. I like how some shots will look tonight. When some shots will look disciplined, organized and ready, I know the Labour Party is ready. This St. James treat this Prime Minister and leader, Andrew Holness, we treat him well and we treat him right. And tonight we can say we're giving them 5 love in St. James. There is no estimate or guesswork. They're ready. But the weight of 5 in St. James. Some Sharp Square, what time is it? Labour rights, Sam Sharp Square. Let's welcome officially to the platform leader of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Equal rights and justice is our everlasting song. Unity and progress will make our nation strong. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Remember Bustamante, we serve you well. Stand up, Jamaicans, when you hear the bell.
Show Labour rights. Show Labour rights. Show Labour rights. Some South Square look good. Labour health is good. We're ready. I want to again assure my leader and Prime Minister, St. James, 5 love. 5 love. But the weight of St. James, we're going to take our 2 brothers and sisters, hand over and Trelawney. We're going to make it 9 in this region for Andrew Holness. We're taking all of them and ensure that on September 3, we will ensure Andrew Michael Holness return to Jamaica House as Prime Minister of this country. 3rd term loading. 3rd term. Today, we're in Sam Sharp Square tonight because of time of accounting. Your Labour Party government has come to reason with its people, with our people in St. James and across the West. We are talking to Jamaica because you have to make that decision again. We know all of you here already, but you're going to leave here with the message to carry across Jamaica that the Labour Party must be returned on September 3. So tonight, you had that outstanding presentation. Our manifesto tells you what we'll do for you in the future, how we'll ensure the sustainability in the gains we have made. But more importantly, is also you will make that decision. But I have to bring to you that we had an outstanding performance. You're not only looking to the future, but you're giving credit to your government for the work they have done under difficult and trying circumstances in the last 8 years. You don't understand not only what COVID-19 did to the country, but you understand the crime and the failing economy we inherited in Jamaica. The economy was falling apart. Debt overburdened the country. There was no money to do anything. And they talk and talk and talk and promise, but they couldn't do anything. Andrew Holness and his team, this Prime Minister, run the country well. Now we have some money to do things. But we're doing the right thing. This town, this region, from Savannah to Negril, across Jamaica, crime ate out the heart of our people. My conscience would tell me, the old lady, the grandmother, I can't go prayer meeting, then they're going to kill me, but when they're going to fire gunfire across the road, they will hit me too. Them stop the church. The young men could not play football or do a little road robin in the district. We had to stop that. And this government invested in the security forces. We run the country so well, we could invest in the police force. And while we commend our officers, they have worked hard, but understand, with the money we got, we recruited 6,000 young Jamaicans, your children, your sons and daughters, bright young Jamaicans committed to peace and justice and good order. And they joined the police force because they found it a worthwhile profession. We invested in transportation for the police. We gave them motor vehicles. And my friend said, Norwood, Doc, when the whole crowd used to come up, everybody here, them come down on the bottom, pang, 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 up the hill. Now when the police car come, it runs smooth. They're equipped not only as new vehicles, with computers, with sirens. The officers drive in efficient vehicles. We built them new police stations. You go to Anchovy, you see it on the radio last week, brand new station, because we want sustainability. What I mean by that, we have the forward operating base in Norwood. But people say, don't move it, Dr. Chang. But we cannot keep our men living in tents forever. So we're going to build a new facility right there in Montego Hills, Special Ops West, where 380 police officers will be based in good accommodation. We're not building old-time barracks for police, though. We give them good place to live in. We make them efficient, and you have a better police force. They reason with you. Time, murder reduced. Myself and council sit down with the men in flanker, and we reason. And Soup say, yes, you can start party again. So Glenn develop a party. Tell the Prime Minister, you can come to night football at Bottom Pen anytime now. My memory of Bottom Pen. The very first I remember dramatically, and you here will understand, when I walked to the bottom of the morning and saw a woman sitting in her chair, cold. Or when the other one on the street corner, right near Nesbury Tree, that was the scene we had today, is night football, almost all night, music and party in Bottom Pen. And the superintendent of police will tell you, give me notice, the job not done yet, It's 1 year, it's only 1 year. We have more work to do, because we also have to include the social transformation. And it has started, not only in the zone and special operation in Mount Salem or in Norwood, but a place like Bottom Pen, you can drive from Bottom Pen right through to Norwood this day. When I came here, we park and walk. This government is about transformation of Jamaican life, transformation of the environment, transformation to give opportunity to bring peace and justice to our society. That is the commitment of this government led by Andrew Michael Horace. And I want to say one thing on the justice issue. Because them people, they talk about justice. They talk about they don't want no state of emergency, all kind of things they object to. Now it's running right. Let me just remind them of one thing. It was the man Golding, same as Minister of Justice then. And I wanted to listen because I have met at least a dozen Montegonians who suffer from this. All of you know there's like a time when in Montego Bay and things are run, a man saw a little thing around, go to Miami or New York and get a little money. You right? It was almost like a fad. Students leaving school, they take 2 condoms, a hash oil, right? And them take a run, they get caught. It is called trafficking. It wasn't right. They abuse the interests and the inquisitiveness of young people. But it happened. But in 2014, that man put those traffickings under Schedule 3 of the law. That minister put Schedule 3 in a sector that you can never get exposement. And there are a lot of people in Montego Bay. They have a life sentence. They go to Parliament and argue against life sentence for murderer. They argue against life sentence for abusers and child murderers and security murder. They come and argue against hard sentences every time in Parliament. But they have modified the law to commit decent Jamaicans who made a mistake early in life to a life sentence. They cannot get a taxi license. They cannot get a promotion. We pledge to you tonight. We pledge to you that after September 3, we will ensure that the law is modified to give those people a chance again. The poet said, the great poet Peter Shaw said, there can be no justice without peace without justice. There can be no peace without justice. So we are working with social transformation, with the police security forces to ensure there is peace. But we have to have justice. Justice in healthcare, in education, but justice in the criminal justice system. And we'll make them amendment to ensure that those who have done their time have 20, 25 years of goodwill, or that they can in fact face a panel and get the expungement they require to live a normal life. I met so many young people across my country, so many parents. I met the man in Norwood. He has his taxi. He has 2 Jutta taxis. He work hard, honestly, never had a problem, but he can't get a license for himself. I met the young mother. She cannot tell her daughter where she cannot travel. She's suffering. We will have justice. And this government, led by Dr. Michael Holness, with a team of Labour Party leadership across Jamaica, supported by every MP from Negril Point to Moran Point, because we're going to win them, we're going to beat them on December 3rd, we're going to beat them 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, till we reach all of them. We're going to whip them again like we did in 2020. When we get there, justice will be part of our mission. Economic growth and development, opportunity and prosperity, security, peace and good order, and justice for the people of Jamaica. That's our commitment in the 3rd term. So you make sure you go back home and choose Jamaica and choose Andrew Holness. Finally, as General Secretary, the leader, accompanied by our chairman and deputy leader, and in some cases myself, we have traversed the West. So I want to tell the country, and my chairman said it, where the West go, the rest go. And we were in Westmoreland gone. They gave our Prime Minister a rounding reception. We would hear a little man talk, but make him talk. We will do the work, we will do the travel, and we will take Westmoreland home. I know about Hanover, and I tell you, my heart was warm when I come into Hanover over the last day with 2 outstanding MPs, grassroots Dave Brown, honest, hard-working Tamika Davis. The people are responding. They came out in their numbers, and they made sure, we are making sure we're taking Hanover with St. James in here. And when we want to Chilani, the 2 ladies, Mama D and Liquor Tova, who just spoke to you, Liquor but Talawa will send the old man into retirement, because it can't compare, not only weak, it can't compare with Ed Bartlett in tourism. That is it. And here in St. James, our town, Green Bay, Montego Bay, right? Green Bay, shower labor rights. On September 3, choose Jamaica, choose Andrew Michael Holness as leader and Prime Minister of Jamaica. God bless you all. See you again over the next few days as we set the deal and sign the certificate on September 3. God bless you.
Do so much already, now we do it.